Our company is part of a holding company for the production of medicines in Kira. Our company has various equipment for the production of medicines, from a granulator to an automatic self-adhesive labeling line. At the end of the year we modernized and began replacing the outdated and technically obsolete equipment. I have been working as a chief engineer for 15 years, and I know all the technological processes in the company very well. I chose new equipment to replace the technically unsuitable one myself, coordinating it with the management before purchase. It was not an easy job. There was a lot of equipment on the market, many processes had changed and become automated. I also planned to buy equipment for packing penicillin vials into plastic blisters. Plastic blisters are packaging, made of plastic material with a cellular structure, designed for fixation of vials in one plate. Penicillin glass vials are used for dispensing powders, granules and liquids. We use this type of containers in the production of microbiological preparations. I chose modern equipment, control by means of LCD screen, and ease of operation as the main criteria in choosing a dispenser. Our vials with green caps were formed into a blister of 5 vials each. Since I have already chosen many different machines for our company, I have a great experience in the selection, and I still have contacts of some reliable manufacturers of equipment. I started contacting the manufacturers by phone and asking if they could produce equipment for packaging in plastic blisters. First I contacted a company in Germany, which offered me automatic equipment for packaging ampoules into PVC blisters, but they specified that the entire process of delivery, customs clearance and installation of the equipment is not included in the price. The delivery could have been delayed and I declined. Then I contacted the company from Russia. She said that they do not make this type of machines, but if we can wait, they are willing to design and manufacture equipment for packaging penicillin vials into plastic blisters, but it will not be until next year. I was not prepared to wait that long, so I declined the offer. Since I could not find a manufacturer of the equipment for packaging penicillin vials into plastic blisters, I decided to take another way and consult with professionals who work in the field of pharmaceutical equipment supply and maybe suggest another option for the machine. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia, because I once had a bad experience delivering equipment from a Chinese intermediary when they brought us a line for packaging powder, but there were no documents for installation or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 machine suppliers on the internet. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All of the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of their managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the material and size of bottles, the desired production time. 5 days later I received 10 variants of machines from them, and an offer to make a choice on my own. I understood that they did not have a professional approach, and would not help me in my search for equipment. The last, third option of the middleman from Moscow turned out to be successful for me. The manager, a man, talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the desired capacity of the machine, the shape of pills to be packed in blister, told me about the delivery terms. He suggested the automatic machine for packing penicillin vials into plastic blisters of 5 pieces at the stage of consulting. We liked the suggested machine and concluded a contract for supplying it. A month after signing the contract, we got the equipment for packing penicillin vials into plastic blisters. The manager provided us with the manufacturer's guarantee, technical passport of the equipment, drawings and operation manual. We installed the machine. The machine is made of quality stainless steel. Penicillin vials with green caps are tightly packed in a plastic blister, do not fall out of the cells when turned over. We were pleased with the equipment for packing penicillin vials in plastic blisters. In the future, I plan to apply to the manager of this company to buy analytical equipment, which should be purchased for the production of the drug in gelatin capsules. I am sure that he will choose me a high-quality equipment. Experience has shown that no matter how confident you are in your abilities, consulting a specialist will speed up the solution of the task at hand and free up time, which can be spent to your advantage.